Welcome to the Omada podcast. I'm Greg Kirk. I'm here with Jeremy Martin. Jeremy, welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you.
Hey, on this podcast, we feature the real estate agents, the brokers, the founders, and anybody in the industry. For you, I wanted to get you on so that we could talk about Omada. Omada Real Estate is doing some really exciting things right now. Tell us a bit about what you're up to.
Like my day-to-day activities or just Omada in general. So really what Omada's up to is we figured out that our own opinion that brokers in this industry are underserved. So Omada's mission is actually, yes, we recruit agents, right? We want to grow, one agent at a time would be fantastic.
Yeah.
But really our mission is to support brokers who want to own and operate their own business, but need the backing of somebody else with the systems, the know-how, the training, the tech, all of the stuff to help them grow and build a thriving business. So we support the individual broker. We just onboarded our first Utah County Lehigh brokerage with about 10 agents with that to help them get up and be more productive and make more money.
That's fantastic. Yeah. And you've been in the industry for quite a while. So you've been able to shape how or build the idea, the concept around how you can serve the brokers. Tell us a little bit about how you got into the industry.
So I was in construction. I built power lines for nearly 20 years. Never thought I'd lead that. Thought I'd do it for the rest of my life. I was part of a company that was in a big corporate buyout, and it got unfun real fast. And so I started looking for other things. I had a friend of mine that was getting his real estate license. Never did I think I was in sales. So I thought, what the heck? I'll use it to buy my own investments. Along the way, I read a couple of books and realized that I could turn real estate into a career and a business, not just a job, right? Even though it was a great job, it just had more than I realized opportunity. So got my license and sold real estate part-time for about 4 years, averaging 16 to 28 homes per year, while raising 5 kids at home with my wife, and then building power lines during the day and at night.
Wow.
And did that for a while before I took the leap full-time real estate 2018.
Wow. Yeah. So you've been in since 2014, but you've been full-time since 2018. You've been doing an amazing job of that. So tell us about the journey for the growth. How do you serve your agents, and how do you really work on the growth of the brokerage?
I mean, what it came to is in 2021, when I had the opportunity to purchase our team. And when we did that, we wanted to change the model because we really enjoyed the people that we worked with on a day-to-day basis, most of which have become friends and even, second family members. We vacation with a lot of those same people, right? And so we didn't want, so teams had this limiting ability to where, the agents had come in, they'd do what they needed to do, and then they would move on, and we didn't like that. And along the way, we realized that by, learning to serve and figuring out how we could help brokers do their job better will serve the agent, which in turn serves the customer. And so it's taken us a number of years, different models back and forth, trying to evolve our team, and then realizing that our team still had its limiting capacities and we could only help so many agents and so that's where we came to the conclusion that we needed to start a brokerage. We also needed to give our agents that we value so much more opportunity to grow and expand their career and their horizons. And inside of our brokerage, they were able to do that. And then, we meet new people all the time. I had an interview with a great agent yesterday, incredibly talented, but stuck where she's at, in a job. And so I just laid it out on the table and said, here's where we're going. Here's what I have to work with. Are you interested? And she's been blowing up my phone ever since. Right. She's very excited about the opportunity because it gives her new light. She's been doing this a long time and just kind of hit that wall.
Yeah. I mean, even one of the agents that I brought in, as you were telling me about, the vision for the future is so unique. When it comes to brokerages, right? It's very unique in the approach. Would you like to touch on that a little?
Yeah. I mean, what we realized is because we ran a team, right? And a team was very successful. We've been around a long time doing it at a very high level, year after year after year. But not everybody wants to be a part of a team, right? And that's okay. Some people do. And so we needed a brokerage that could support all agents, whether you want to be a part of a team or not part of a team. Great. So we've taken the best practices, the foundational pieces that have made our team so successful for so long, and are starting to apply that, teach that, coach that, train that at the Omada level, to where you don't have to be a part of the team to come in and still be trained, coached, and led, like a team. Same thing with leads. We generate. So big thing what teams do, some teams, not all, do for agents is they generate leads. It's a major superpower of ours. We can do it at a very high level. and we're successful at it. So why not do it at the Omada level? Because the number one thing that helps an agent stay in this business is closing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, one of the major things I recognized as soon as I stepped in was the sheer amount of leads that are available, but also the amount of money that's reinvested to bring in more leads for the agents, which is incredibly unique with the approach that you actually take.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any sense, to close transactions and not reinvest, right? Because, we again, just like teams, agents hit their ceiling and then they start looking for new opportunity. The more we reinvest, the more opportunity we give to people. At the end of the day, if agents are making, great income, living the life they want, then that's a win for us because we want to win alongside people, not because of people. And reinvesting in the business is how we do that. And that's how we survive shifts in the market. And we prepare for these things in advance and know that, we're going to have to reinvest and continue to build and take ground. It's where when the market turns back around, we now have market share.
Fantastic. Well, you guys are doing an incredible job. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, Joe.
Thanks for having me.
All right.